Yeah, we're really trying to make our way around this one as he does hop over that wall, and you can see now Bertle in a bit of trouble. Let's see whether Pyosik's going to be able to land the Q. He just goes for the Tempest Cripple first. No flash. Oh, but the flash is going to have to be used. The flash forward from Kingen. And he managed to head up and try and do some work. We're going to check this one out one more time.
So look at where Jarvan is on the bottom side of the map. Like, he's taking Krugs because he wants to go for Krugs into Scuttle and, you know, help control maybe even a dive there on the bottom side. But if you're Bertle this far up, it's just too much. I mean, it's a huge mistake from him on the solo lane. If you don't know where the enemy Lee Sin is, you can die. There's the
that was the last win. Okay, in April of 2017.
Good old Ian.
And it was Faker versus Ian. What a time to be alive. Speaking of which, Canyon going to try and make his way out here. Def very, very low on mana as well. So we are going to zoom out, looking to see
almost 13 minutes in, if not after 13 minutes. So Damwon here just like, yeah, we'll just sit back and win. Here's the kick.
Yeah, there's the flash in. Solar Flare is absolutely wonderful as well. Beryl actually picks it up with the explosion on the Eclipse.
You don't feel like you have an edge here as Damwon Kia. Def under pressure actually ults.
Yeah, it's Moonlight Vigil to come down as well from Dr.
It's fantastic news for them as Zeka get caught.
Yeah, Canyon's going to look for him here. Cataclysm comes down. They manage to get that. And we often say that if you take a kill or anything... Okay, Doctor's going to go aggressive onto Def. Def does have the ulti back available once again as Canyon's going to put him into the Cataclysm. But this is the problem that we were talking about. Def flashes eventually, but he's still slowed down. Stridebreaker was picked up, and that does a lot of work. But Canyon does end up biting the dust in the end.
They're going to be as late game scaling as your Aphelios is. As, I mean, the fight here is just Duckdom being like, I'm so ahead, I'm going to look for a flash forward, then has to cleanse, and Canyon's like, no, I got you. Moonlight Vigil is dodged here from Def, even though he doesn't get a Cataclysm, and then he's able to flash away. He still goes down, ends up being a trade, like I said, but it's not a kill over to Zeka. It's just an assist.
As DRX with control of mid, but they now just push their way forward. There's no minion waves coming, and Pyosik doesn't want to move too far forward himself as Canyon throws through the Cataclysm. He gets immediately booted out though and taken down. Def grabs that kill, but he's melting down so quickly. The ulti was on cooldown, and that's going to be a double kill here for Dr. who turns up with the green and the white guns, exactly the right ones for some longer range gameplay. You're going to connect once again, but Damwon Kia, they're looking for a turn.
They certainly are.
Yep, Kingen going to do a bit of damage there to Bertle, as now they're going to speed themselves up, looking for the opportunity, and like you said,
way more limited as Showmaker is just walking into these, doesn't even care.
Yep, well, there's the fear, and that is going to be the Everfrost landing as well. It's the kill going over to Dr. at the same time, and
like, there's no equation of, uh-oh, what if he falls behind, or what if something goes wrong? What if the enemy jungler outperforms Canyon in the bottom lane? Is watch Showmaker just execute Kingen after eating a shock blast to the face with this Jace build. Finally he does.
Over. Yeah, it's not going to land, but he did have an opportunity. You're absolutely right. Good fear. Everfrost connects there as well as Zeka diving forward. The ulti has been committed, but the Everfrost goes wide. The Q goes wide. The stopwatch, beautiful stopwatch going to be used there as the kickback does come in. Zeka does look for it, but doesn't quite get it there. We need a little bit of extra range, please, Riot, on that charm. As now Beryl dives forward, finds himself some slows as there are low health bars on Damwon, but no one's died. Moonlight Vigil comes down, and now Deft is in so much trouble. Almost the Blade Caller going to kill Canyon there, but somehow everyone just walks away.
In that skirmish, I mean, Zeka almost got insane value, but he wasn't able to get the kill. If he gets one, he gets the reset.
Oh dear, Pyosik is just going to flash Safeguard.
The turn is real. And Zeka just can't get these kills. If he gets one, he gets the resets, he could dash around, he could carry a team fight, but he's just not there yet.
Yeah, it's finally spotted out, so Canyon's going to decide to head forward. Oh, the flash Ender Blade not going to connect, but it's a good charm onto Canyon. They're committing onto this Baron, and Pyosik should be able to help lock this one down. Can they actually get out alive, though, is the question. The Great Escape is what they need to go with, as the Feather Storm used to avoid the ultimate. Love that.
Kingen's angle really, really strong here, but Showmaker is totally safe.
And Bertle's checking the flanks really nicely. Showmaker getting the other one as well as Canyon puts them into the baby cage, and there's the Moonlight Vigil, but it's flashed by Deft. Deft has no real options anymore outside of just a heal, as now Beryl's in trouble. Dr. is so dangerous as the Drake is secured there by Pyosik, but can they actually win the fight is the question. 1v1 up towards the top side as Zeka is going to get caught out, but Canyon has to get into his stopwatch, and Dr. finishes the job. Oh man, it was a 3-man effort, but it worked for Damwon Kia.
Almost able to finally pick up his first kill.
He was doing relevant damage there as well.
But he's just shut down. You know, the Cataclysm here from Canyon is great because it zones out the teammates of DRX as well, so it's harder for them to get on the Zeka in this moment. But then after he goes low, Zeka actually engages. We didn't really talk about this part of the fight as much. You can see what he's able to do to Showmaker here, gets him down extremely low and forces him to flash over the wall, but then he's isolated. Canyon's flag drag comes back up, and Duckdom will get the kill after that stopwatch is used. Extremely tanky grade.
Wow. Deft almost face checks Canyon there as Pyosik gonna get tagged. That's gonna be the fear, and the jungler is wiped out. Going on, there's a control ward in the pit, as we know. And there are feathers being set up. Let's see whether DRX can actually do what looks to be pretty impossible. They're not gonna be able to stop this Baron from going down, however, can they find some sort of pick-off, something to...
This feels like there's no follow-up and it doesn't matter.
Oh, but now we've got a teleport in from Bertle. Let's see whether Zeka can lock him down. Does slow in. The charm connects as well as they just immediately punish the Grave. So
moves like this to try to catch all of DRX, very greedy, will be punished for it.
Well, Cataclysm going to connect, but the charm comes down as well. And once again,
Donations.
They're just running towards DRX.
Turret down. They got the mid turret as well. Uh-oh, Barrel. This game is just
come through and rip apart this inhibitor turret. Bertle says it's end of the line there for Pyosik, but he just safeguards his way out, and over goes Showmaker, just blows up Zeka. He's going to go golden for now. Let's see whether... No, he's definitely not going to survive, as the rest of Damwon are just taking down the base. Inhibitor has been made short work of. Beryl going to get interrupted. The solar flare comes on in there as now Deft getting very angry with these feather storms, as down to the GA goes Doctarm. This might be his first death of the game, and it is. That's going to be the kill secured. Kellen now trying to run away as Bertle will take down the Ocean Drake, so Ocean Soul does come in. This game.
So going back to this, like the game plan here for DRX is just to set up for some recalls to defend the push, and they're so slow on this. Showmaker's long-range engage here on Zeka is brilliant, and it looks like almost in this moment, oh, Damwon Kia just won the game. Because they've got a mid inhibitor open, they've got really strong pushing power, but then Barrel shows up here, and Duckdown ults in a really weird angle, and Pyosik actually gets a kick on him, so he's trapped, is killed after the GA here, and Damwon Kia just really botched the execution of what was a really nice push, but it did, as you mentioned, Garen, you'll get that next wave and you'll have the advantage, but you're going to be waiting a long time.
Well,
hold on to Deft.
Yeah, it's going to be avoided by the Feather Storm, but now it's a huge cooldown unavailable. Half of the cooldown now on that Feather Storm. Charm connects, and he blows up Canyon! The Ari was worth it in the end, 45 minutes in. But we're not going to say that it's over just yet, as Pyosik not anywhere near this Baron pit. It will just go down, but now Beryl trying to find the ring again. Stopdom's got out of position, and DRX have done it in the clutch. Showmaker diving towards the back line, but the dashes are in, and the Vex is down.
And King doesn't even care that he's popped his res. He is ready to go back, teleport in, and in the game. Bertle trying to survive here a little bit longer, but DRX have done it for the first time in nearly 2 years. They're going to take them out.
So many series of League of Legends between these two. DRX got no games, and now they've been able to do it. This is an absolute marathon of a series. Bertle trying to hold on to some minions, but it's not going to work. Nexus turrets go down, and DRX, they make it 6-0 in the LCK as we close out the first round robin.
The win here for Damwon Kia is so incredibly difficult, that hurt. But again, he's still developing as a player. He's a rookie here in the LCK.
See, a lot of calls here from the bottom lane. Deft and Beryl really starting to call the shots. In fact, everyone communicating a lot. Massively high energy. And remember, this is, what is it, 11 p.m.?
Yeah. And as we've talked about so many times, the Beryl doesn't look like it, but he is actually the commander of this ship. Like, he actually talks the most.
I mean, that was the biggest worry for Damwon Kia, right? Is that now that shot calling is on the other side of the rift for them, and you can see maybe it has taken a bit of a hit.
Yeah, Beryl, I mean, he's in such command of how they do this. Like, I mean, we've talked about how Beryl will literally micro-ghost in fights for Damwon Kia, and
yeah,
every single moment.
To shake his fist around just a little bit here. The Alpaca pretty happy with how things went, and we are going to have him give us a bit of an interview a little bit later as well. But DRX.
Hey! I love it.
it.
He's gonna kick his coach because he can't see.
That's the
absolutely fantastic.
The Pyosik meme, we've seen it so many times. It's a good throwback. He finally took out Damwon Kia again. Oh, this is...